Hey everybody, welcome back to Tech Odyssey. So I'm here today with my unboxing and first impressions and talk about some of the new features of the brand new Apple Watch Series 6 Product Red Edition. I have this Series 4, so this is a bit of an upgrade for me. I skipped on the Series 5. This one, when they came out with it, I was like, wow, that Product Red has drawn me in again. I just had to go out and get it. So here we are with the brand new Product Red Series 6. We're going to unbox it and take a look at it. But before we do that, I want to say if this is your first time stopping by the channel, I appreciate you being here. If you enjoy the video, please hit the like and the subscribe button and the little notification bell if you want updates when new videos come out. Now, let's see what's in the box. All right, so here we are with the Apple Watch Series 6, and this is the Product Red Edition. I've had other Product Red Edition products before, starting with the iPhone 8, and they really just draw me in. They're beautiful, they stand out, they're original looking. I like that it's not just a plain aluminum looking watch with a normal black watch band. I really like the way it looks. It stands out and it looks really sharp. So this is the same way that all Apple Watch boxes open. It's like the most complicated thing ever, the way they design it. But here we are with the first look at what the watch face is going to look like on the box, and we can get inside of here. Luckily, with the Apple products, you never need to use like a knife or scissors or anything. Super easy. Now, they've got the little protective sleeve over the watch face, and it's actually product red as well. It matches, and I like that they did that. One thing that Apple has always been known for is going the extra mile to make sure everything matches and looks cool together, and here we are. So if you've never seen an Apple Watch before, the face is detached from the watch bands. That's because you can get extra watch bands and pop them on and off. This one looks really, really nice. This is the aluminum model. You can pick it up in a 44 millimeter or 40 millimeter size, $399 for the 40 millimeter and $429 for the 44. So you've got a little bit of a price variance there, but I think it's pretty fair. Here's a little snippet about the whole Product Red thing, and some of the proceeds going towards AIDS research and all that good stuff, and very limited documentation. Here we have the watch charger, which is a charging cable that attaches to the back of the watch face magnetically. There is no charging brick in here, so hopefully you have a charging brick already. I guess they assume if you have an iPhone already, then you should be able to just interchange them, whatever. It's Apple, it's their new thing. They're not putting chargers with things, so it's kind of irky, especially for the price tag, but it is what it is. Getting in here, you can see this is where the watch bands are at. It shows you how to install them. It shows you how they go on. And you can see here there's two bottoms to the watch strap and there's one top. The top one is always the same. It's the same length. And then you get the other two sizes. It's like a regular or a small size and a large size, essentially. You get the two different sizes, so that way, depending on how large your wrist is, pretty much anyone can wear them. Very easy here. You just get the end of it and you slide it right into the top of the watch face, and then you get the longer piece that goes on the bottom and you slide that one right in, and there you go. Super easy to set up, not difficult at all, and then you can put it right on and start using it, no problem. And you press the larger button on the right hand side, and that's what allows you to power up the watch and turn it on. All right, so let me go ahead and put this on my wrist real quick so we can get a feel for it and a look at what the watch looks like. Ta-da! There we go. So it's still setting up. We'll have to pair it with the phone, of course, but you can see there that little divot goes inside the holes for the watch band, so that way you can set it and adjust it for whichever length that you need for your individual comfort, and you're ready to go. All right, so here we are with the Apple Watch Series 6. I happen to like it. This Product Red drew me in. Yes, they've got a blue one now. The blue one looks nice. They still got the classic colors. It's got a couple of nice improvements. What's really nice is that the price has stayed the same. $399 for the 40 millimeter version and $429 for the 44 millimeter version. Comes with the band in the box, so that's really nice. I like that it has this matching red band. The top band is always the same. The bottom one, they have a regular size one and they have a larger size one. So it should fit pretty much any wrist out of the box. And then if you watch, they've got those new like braided watch bands, which look pretty cool. And they also have the new silicone ones. They're the single, they call it something loop. I don't know what it is, but it's like a one size fits all band. It's really nice because you don't have to worry about undoing it and rebuckling it all the time. It just slips on your wrist and you're good to go. So I like that they did that. The battery life is supposed to be improved, always on display. People are saying that it's getting about 2 days now, which is nice, instead of the advertised 18-hour all-day battery on the Apple Watch Series 5. I just don't think that it was quite ready for that yet. And that wasn't a big selling point for me, so I skipped the 5. EKG support, or ECG. I used to be a EMT. Yes, I did a lot of things. I was in the military, I'm an attorney. I used to be a state certified EMT intermediate. I know a little bit about some of the medical stuff. So it has a single lead ECG in here, which can detect whether you have an abnormal heartbeat. It's looking at atrial fibrillation, AFib. It's really, really good at doing that. So I'm glad they have this in here. And now they've added SpO2, or a blood oxygen level. They call it like a vital sign. It's kind of known as the 5th vital sign. You have different vital signs in the medical career field. You have a pulse. You have your breathing. I can't remember what the other two off the top of my head now. It's been a while since I did this. But it's funny because some people consider your oxygen saturation level a vital sign, but it's not really, because it's not something that's apparent unless you have something to read it. So not quite on that list, but it is very vital to your health. And it's not something that should overly concern you. Typically, they look at it and goes, okay, as long as it's between 95 and 100, you're good. It's just one of those things that they look at in a snapshot of your overall health. If you come in and you're like, oh, doc, it's at 94%, but your respirations are okay, your consciousness is okay, your heartbeat is okay. It's not something that is going to be by itself an indicator that you're in poor health. It's just something that, I don't know, maybe it gives you a little extra peace of mind. You can look at it and go, okay, I've done some breathing. I took some nice deep controlled breaths and now it's up. It's just something to pay attention to your overall health. And I think that's important because this little piece of technology goes a long way into helping people with their health. It encourages you to be healthy. It tells you to stand up. It has your activity goals so you can go out and walk or run or whatever it is you're going to do to exercise. It works, and it's tied in with the new exercise features that they have that's going to be available later this year for the exercise program, and you get a couple months free when you get the Apple Watch. So it's just part of the overall total comprehensive health package. It's funny because you look at a Fitbit, and a Fitbit from the get-go is like, all right, this is all about being healthy. The Apple Watch, no, not so much about being healthy, but they encourage it, and they built all of those things in. So now you have a thing on here that tells you to keep washing your hands. You have a thing that tells you your sleep. It tracks your sleep now. Finally, it has sleep mode. You can set your sleep window. So you can pay attention to that stuff. You can pay attention to your heart. It'll give you a indicator and let you know if your heart rate is too low, if your heart rate is too high, if you're possibly having atrial fibrillation. If you fall, it has an algorithm built in there. So there's so much in here that makes it really an indispensable product. And I know, yes, this is an unboxing and first impressions. But I just went off on this tangent because it's kind of a marvel to me what all you get into this wrist watch, because it's not like you go into the hospital and you got to get hooked up to the thing they put on your finger. That's basically what they put in here. Or you got to get hooked up with the leads for the ECG. You get one of those at a basic level in here. So it's really cool, and this sucker lasts like 2 days. So Apple has found a really good way to make sure that it's going to be really hard for other watches to keep track and to stay up to pace with them. So 40 or 44 millimeter screen. You've got the crown up here on the top. It's waterproof. There's an LTE version, so you can get it that way. And another nice thing with the update to the Apple Watch software is you can have multiple watches tied into the same phone now. So Apple has done a really good job with this new one. It looks sharp. I love the product red. Of course, the extra money that they get in there goes, some of it's donated to AIDS research and all that great stuff to try and better the world, make people's lives better. So that's cool. You've got some new watch faces on here. It works also with your phone now. So with the new iOS 14, you have widgets. So you have a widget that you can get directly from your health stuff from your watch onto your phone now. So if you had an Apple Watch Series 4 or newer, especially at an Apple Watch Series 3 or newer, like I haven't been like, all right, you definitely need to upgrade, but this thing, it feels snappier. It definitely has more power. It has more battery. So if you want something that's going to be more responsive, if it's going to last all day into the next day. So that's the big thing with the Apple Watches before. I always pretty much had to put mine on the charger at night or really not use it much the next day, and I had to worry about it dying. This one she'll get you all the way through the first day and maybe even all the way through a second day without any issues. So battery's improved, it's more responsive, it looks really nice. I like the options. Of course, you can get some of the bands for the other watches as well, but I feel like Apple did a nice job with this one. I feel like the Series 6 is finally worth the upgrade. Like when I had the Series 1, I didn't upgrade again until the Series 4. I didn't really find the Series 2 and 3 all that compelling. The Series 4 I was really happy with. I didn't get the Series 5. And just so you know, I don't get sent these. I buy them with my own money. This right here, the Series 6, yeah, it looks gorgeous. I mean, sometimes shiny things really grab our attention. It's like, man, that looks really good. And this one, as soon as I saw the product red, I was like, shoot, where's my debit card? Honey, I'm ordering it. So I like it. I think that it works well. I think if you are upgrading from at least a Series 4, if you're upgrading from a Series 1, 2, or 3, this is going to be amazing for you. You're totally going to love it. If you're upgrading from a Series 5, I don't really see that it's there. The oxygen saturation thing really is not that big of a feature to go spend another $400. But if you do have the Series 4, you get the always on display, you get better battery now, you get the oxygen sensor. There's just some things in here that were not in the 4 that the 4 definitely I think is worth an upgrade. If you've got a 3 or newer, yes, unequivocally yes, it's definitely worth the money. And of course you get the newer form design as well. I like it. It looks good. You've got plenty of real estate up top, and even though it's only a little bit larger than the original design on the Series 1 through Series 3, it feels like a much larger watch face. And of course it's nice too because it keeps the same size as the Series 4 and the Series 5, so you can use your Series 4 and Series 5 accessories. And it's still got the same disconnects on the bottom, so if you have a favorite band that you like, you can put that on here too. So you're not missing out if you've already got accessories, and you get a lot of new features depending on which model you have. But overall, totally worth the money. If you've never had an Apple Watch before, this thing is going to blow your mind and you're going to fall in love with it and be like, wow, why didn't I get one of these things before? So that's my unboxing and first impressions and a lot of talking about the Apple Watch Series 6, but big fan, like it a lot. And I think that this is definitely their best Apple Watch that they've ever made. So that's all I've got on my video about the Apple Watch Series 6. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them down in the comments section. I'll get back with you. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like and the subscribe button and the little notification bell if you want updates when new videos come out. And as always, thank you for being here. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you guys next time.